cut it once.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. The deck just has a little more it wants to share with you. When you're ready, pull 3 cards, one for the past, present, and future. You ready? The 2 of Cups. A karmic tie.
We have to spin first, okay, to get on the same wavelength.
Okay, fine. Oh my god.
Stop.
3, 2, 1, red!
That was so close.
Okay, let's try it again. Three, two, one, heart!
The best relationships are built on deep mutual understanding.
I mean, that has to be about me and Aunt, right? The way we connected, what we had wasn't normal, and I know how that sounds. But it's just hard thinking that's in the past.
Well, there's no telling exactly what the cards are pointing to. I mean, you and Anthony had a connection, but I remember in the beginning, you'd always tell me about those stupid fights you'd get into, like about what to eat. I'm just trying to say it's not necessarily about you two, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's only in the past.
You know, like a month into our relationship, I had my thesis proposal rejected. I didn't tell anyone, not him, not even you. I was so embarrassed. One night, I had picked one of those fights with him, and we ended up going to the restaurant I wanted instead of his. We were silent, both stewing, or so I thought. And then he just looked up from his menu and said, "Tell me your new idea." I didn't say anything, I just stared. And then he said, "Whatever you end up doing will be 1,000 times better than what you had. That's just who you are." We spent the whole dinner coming up with a new proposal. He knew me like no one else. And that has to mean something, right? Hal?
Sleepy?
Yeah, a little. I haven't been sleeping very well. I actually did this sleep study a few months ago.
Like the ones from those flyers?
The very same.
New career path.
So, they stick a bunch of wires on my forehead and poke me for blood tests or whatever. And as they lay me down to finally sleep, one guy turns to me and asks, "What's one small thing that brings you joy?" I guess they're supposed to prime me up for good dreams, but I just burst out laughing.
What did you think of?
Do you remember that drink we got in Six Flags when...
When we mixed all those sodas together?
Yeah. I still drink it sometimes when I need a little something sweet. I always think about how you spit it out when you first tried it and sprayed it all over the back of that guy that was in front of us. You just kept saying sorry over and over again. And I thought he was going to be so angry. But then he just turned around and started singing
Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Oh, what a weirdo.
He was so high.
I want to be just like him when I grow up.
Have you drank it at all since then?
No. I thought it was so gross.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt the same way.
Right.
Halcyon?
Hey, Elyse, come in.
Your apartment isn't what I was expecting.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah.
I'm sorry about you and Anthony.
God's gift to women.
Breakups?
Men.
Right.
Those wind chimes, they're really pretty.
Thanks, they have little jewels on them.
Can I see?
I got a job offer for a design position in San Francisco a few weeks back when my brother was visiting, so he got me these from my new place. I tried to tell him it didn't make any sense for me to haul them all the way across the country, but
drink off
you know
his
him.
full glass. We'll drink and be jolly and drown melancholy. And here's to the health of each true heart.
Elyse?
Who do I know?
My brother.
Yeah, of course.
I was just saying how he didn't care that I probably can't take them with me when I move.
You're moving?
Yeah, for the job.
Right. Sorry, I just missed that part. That's great, Hal. Congrats.
Are you hungry?
Not really. Would you do a reading for me?
Death. It's not literal. It's supposed to represent the end of one era and the beginning of something new.
My dad got me into him. One day, he came home and handed me a 1966 Chrysler 300 convertible. Forest green. Wasn't my birthday or anything. Sometimes I would just count them. I knew the number, but it felt so nice just counting up to it, you know? 58 models across 7 shelves. Act of God is what the insurance called it. You know I should be more grateful that half my house is still standing, but I can't stop thinking about them. 58 models, 30 years. Everything gone.
It's not a car, but my dad, he was a pilot.
The change is final, but it should be welcomed, not feared.
Final. Well, this could be about anything, right? Do you think it's about graduation?
You tell me. Do you remember my Aunt Deborah? She had all those gold teeth. Well, I used to spend a lot of my summers at her lake house, and she loved to dance. Sometimes at night, I would hear rattling coming from her room, and I'd ask what she was doing, and she'd say, dancing to life's music. There was also just actual music playing. And once, I worked up the courage to go in, because I wanted to dance too. And I opened the door, and Jimmy Buffett spilled out, and there she was in all her caftan glory, swaying around and shaking what looked like a maraca. When she put it in my hand, I saw it was a little glass jar, and it had her teeth in it.
Oh my God. That's terrifying.
I know. And when I asked her why, she said, at least they're not in my mouth anymore. Look, whatever you feel towards Anthony is your business. You may always have some kind of feelings for him, but it's a really good thing you two aren't together anymore. And at some point, you'll see that.
Your aunt is rich and crazy and probably a hoarder, but I'm not. I'm just trying to keep it together. It's hard to just lose someone all at once.
Right, because you're the only person who's ever felt that. You know, she's a lot of things you're not. Like perceptive and dead.
Wait, what? When?
2 months ago.
How?
Give me a minute.
How? Wait. How? I'm sorry for what I said about your aunt.
Don't worry about it.
Do you want to talk about it?
Let's just keep going.
How?
Not everybody needs their hand held.
Right.
The Queen of Swords. She is intelligent and self-sufficient. It draws people in and pushes them away.
I'm sorry. Sorry, I know it's our last night. I'm just...
Come.
Do you think I should just call them and tell them that I changed my mind?
Don't be silly.
Hey. Ladders.
May.
Come on, please.
How many rungs?
5.
We live in Paris.
Our apartment is tiny, but we live right over a bakery.
I get us a fresh baguette every Sunday morning.
And we share it with our neighbors, Marguerite and Pierre, who we love dearly.
We never get tired. We get sleepy, we still sleep. But we never get tired.
I can see it.
Me too.
Tomorrow, I don't think I want you to drop me off at the airport.
Okay.
Her relationships suffer because she can't make people feel needed.
So, what? I'm always the problem? Well, I know I'm not her. Nobody needs me. Nobody needs to feel needed by me. You know that better than anyone.
You know, I'm not Anthony, but I do think I'm starting to understand him a little better.
Can you at least try to be understanding? I know this may not seem like a real problem to you, but it's very real to me, and I'm trying. I swear I'm trying.
Since when? Where have you been for 9 months?
Where have you been? You'd always be out doing things, and I'd ask you to come over.
To see you and him. There was no time for just the two of us. No room to talk about anything real.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
Right. Sorry.
Why do you even agree to have me over?
Because you asked.
There's still one card left.
I'm hungry.
Do you want this diced?
Sure. Don't cry.
How long?
Until the onions are clear.
How long until you move?
A month?
That's so soon. Are you scared?
Yeah.